Hey everyone, it is 2026, January 6th. I'm drinking an Alani because I'm in my Alani era. You might be wondering why I'm in the car, and it's raining out. I'm not driving. I'm in the Target parking lot because it's my first day back to work after a break and it was fantastic. It was such a great time. And I've needed to film a video for a while now, and I've been pushing it off because I haven't done my vision board yet because my vision board party was postponed until next week. And as I was checking out in Target, I've been thinking, like, I just really want to do my video. I don't want to hold it off anymore. So here I am. And basically, I'm going to talk about 2025, and then hopefully after my vision board party, I will have the visual of 2026 goals. And one of them is to edit my videos. So we'll see if that happens. I am really good at picking out my flaws. Like, I could be an expert at that. One of my strengths is recognizing all my weaknesses, which might actually in turn then be a weakness of mine. Because as 2025 was ending, I was just thinking, wow, I don't drink enough water. Wow, I probably gossip or complain too much or blah, blah, blah. So I really pushed myself to actually see, hey, what did I do in 2025 that I'm proud of? ? I also think it would be really helpful, here's another flaw, to not record myself where I can see me. It'd be better to just look straight at the camera. So I might try that next time. We shall see. But anyway, 2025, the first half of the year was definitely go, 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 busy, fun. The second half of the year was a bit more slow, quiet, inner growth. And it pretty much felt awful the second half of the year. So reflecting on that, but being thankful and grateful that I'm growing. So the first half of the year, for sure, started off, I went to Florida with my family, which is super duper fun. And there's people walking by, but they probably have no idea what I'm doing. First half of the year, Florida, fun, good trip. Then immediately went to a cruise with my friends, so that was also fun. Then, because March is always a hard month for me. I think statistically, March is actually a hard month for pretty much anyone in cold weather because you've barely made it through the winter, and it's that last stretch. It's in school, March is not fun. It's just a hard month, and then on top of that, traumatic instances from many moons ago are associated with March, so I always try to have some type of thing planned to push through that month. Anyway, yeah, so cruise was exciting and fun, and that was great. And then I studied abroad to Denmark and went to Greece and Sweden also while I was studying abroad, so that was really cool. That was my first time in Europe, and will definitely be back. I got to bring my son, who turned 5 while we were there, which was so exciting. And then I brought my mom and my sister as well, but it was fun. And you can always tell that I wasn't prepared for a video because my hair looks crazy, but I've been doing a lot better at taking care of myself. Getting ready for the day and whatnot, not just doing a facial routine and all that kind of stuff. I feel like I've really locked in on that this year or last year, 2025, and would like to continue to have consistency in that. I'm reading Atomic Habits and finishing it because I started the first half last year and I did not finish it. And I think a lot of me, as Atomic Habits would say, actually, is what did they say? It was basically that you're procrastinating by over planning stuff, and that being in motion is not the same as action. And so that is what I needed to hear, because I think a lot of the time I'm like planning and planning and planning, and I'm not really doing. And so I'm going to try to just, oh, I need to do the laundry, let's do it. Now let's create some type of schedule to like make sure my laundry's done, like let's go. And practicing. I don't know what 2026 looks like. 2025 was a bit easier in terms of I kind of had my layout of like where I'm working, I'm having school and everything. So 2026 will be interesting because I'm finishing up my bachelor's degree this semester. And then I'm finishing my master's degree at the end of the year in December. So I have 3 semesters left of school, which is really crazy because it's the end of an era and I'm grieving it, even though it's not even over yet, as much as I've really been like, oh, school's hard, I can't wait to be done and have free time. I'm almost done and I almost have all this free time. So yeah, like I'm excited to reflect on 2026 a year from now for my 2027 video, because I really don't know what it entails. I actually unfortunately got let go, as they would put it, from my community mental health job last summer because I worked seasonal and they got rid of all of their seasonal employees and I only worked in the summer. So I will not be doing that this summer. My fallback is to work at a local daycare that I work at every month, but that's not ideal because, you know, it's just not. So I might find an internship, which would be really exciting. And I would like to plan my end of year post-grad trip with my friend. We're thinking maybe backpacking in South Asia, which could be really cool, but I don't know. And my son started kindergarten this year. Go Kari. That was really cool. He's already learned how to read, so I'll touch on that, I suppose, on the next update video. Yeah. So, not super long video. Definitely filled up the time that needed to be filled up. And I just want to give myself more grace. And I want to just just keep living and making mistakes. I have some habits. No. Well, yes. But hobbies that I want to pick up, like learning how to play the keyboard. I think I might do that today, actually. Watch some videos on that. And I've learned actually a lot in 2025. Explored myself and my beliefs. Especially with where I'm sending my son to school. You learn a lot as a parent on what your values are by becoming a parent and discovering what you want your child exposed to and what you don't. It's really interesting the amount of inner work that I did last year. I think that sometimes I actually did not give myself credit for the fact that I was figuring out so much stuff, and it's a lot of work if you're really intentional about it. And I believe, a very intentional person. So yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do another video, but we've all heard that before. So if for nothing else, I will look back on this video in 20 years and be like, wow, Madison, that was cool. Because I've tried doing these videos even 10 years ago when I was 16, and I just keep them on my camera roll, and I wish I would have posted them, but at the same time, I know exactly why I was not, because I was still a child, and I'd probably be getting in trouble for everything I posted. So, nothing to hide here, for real. Well, at least I won't get in trouble for anything I'm doing. And subbing has been great too. Learning a lot. I think that's what I was gonna say, was learning how to literally teach people how to treat you. That's been a huge theme of 2025. From infancy to adulthood, we are all people, and we don't change that much. We grow for sure, and we learn how to cope and manage life in different ways, but human interaction from, you know, my psychology degree terminology or whatever. But like, I've learned that like when talking to kids about even just a simple boundary of like, no, you cannot call me that, or you cannot be rude, etc. Setting boundaries of like, I will not call on you if you don't XYZ. I will not respond to that. I will not answer that question again. I'm not going to repeat myself. I already answered that. Things like that. I think 2 years ago, I would have thought I'm like, today's version of me was a bit mean, but I think in healing you realize that like, no, people that have boundaries and expectations really do care. And perhaps my brain is fully developed now, well, at least my frontal lobe. My amygdala is probably struggling a bit here and there, but I would say my anxiety is doing all right for overall. I have a lot of goals. I'm just gonna really try to be maybe even a bit messy this year and just go for it on a bunch of different things and figure out what's work. I don't want to set a plan and be like, I have to be consistent and do this exactly like this to be perfect, or it's not gonna work. Just like this video. Like, I knew I wanted to shoot a YouTube video. I knew what I wanted to talk about, and I was waiting for the time to have my vision board done and be at home and blah blah blah. But it's like, no, like I saw the opportunity, I went for it. So, and also that motivation fluctuates. There is certainty that a mood that goes up will go down, and a mood that is down will in fact go up. So I realized that there are times throughout the month that I'm ready to tackle projects and upgrade my apartment and just be super present. And there are days where I'm not like that. And really capitalizing or whatever, when I'm in that mood where I'm like, I'm gonna clean, then I do it. And when I'm not, I've like set myself up for the days that I know that I'm feeling a little bit more, I want to take a bath and get cozy in my beanbag chair and read a book. And that's okay. So yeah, that was basically what I can remember from 2025. I will look at my notes because I did not do that for this video, and hopefully see you in another video coming soon. So see ya.